Hello. Hi, Web of Chaos and Bungalow Glow. How are you guys? Um, I let's see. I didn't touch this. I it needs more contrast, and I'm not sure what to do. And also, I was trying to do this experiment of like a thinner line kind of thing, and I don't like how this is going just yet, but I don't know how to fix it. I wanted to start something new. Um, Smaller, just to fiddle around with some finer lines. I went and I grabbed my rough watercolor paper, so I'm not sure. I've probably got myself into a pickle already. But I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. Mushrooms, yeah. Do you want to see the ones I was trying? My first instinct was to go with those typical what stream elements? What are you talking about? Was to go with those mushrooms that they're red with the white dots. But hybrid, hello, hi. But I was thinking that's everybody does those, and I also like these mushrooms too. Are you gonna show up for me? Heck yeah. So these guys, I don't know who they are, but they're beautiful. Look at that color. There's some that look extra shiny. What are they called? It's like what's your name? Blue blue mycena mushroom? Look at him. So that would be kind of fun to try to get the glossy thing going on. And that color is so nice. Do I even have that color? Yeah, I don't know what this mushroom's deal is, except that it grows in dead wood. So, do you like it, hybrid? Isn't that color pretty? I guess it turns brown after a short while, but not yet. So, blue meanies. Oh, hi, Identity. Identity Obscura. I don't know what that is, but these guys are called, what is it again? Mycena, I guess. Mycena? Mycena? Yeah, I don't know. But let's see. Yeah, there's different. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. It's like a jellyfish. It is. That's perfect. Look at that. And also, I was looking up, howdy to you as well. I was looking up just to reference pictures for mushrooms, and I couldn't tell what was like photo. Well, I could tell. I didn't want to grab AI versions of mushrooms, and there seemed to be a lot of those. Like the more fantastical they were, the more suspicious I was of them. But I think the one that I grabbed looks pretty genuine. So yeah, I like that deep blue. I like all the qualities that make it look like a jellyfish hybrid. That's exactly what I like about it. Like super bright and just slick. So that's what I was gonna try to do. But I wanted to do it with like this pen. I keep threatening to use this one, and I think today's the day. I like it a lot. So the only thing about this one, well, besides being like a finicky little crazy guy, it's like trying to ride a horse or something. It's just like all kinds of line weights in it. But I have to let it dry because it lays down a really thick line. So if it doesn't, the drier it is, the less ink will pick up in the water. Because I filled this with an ink that I like that's kind of water resistant but not super. Hi Shadow, how are you? Giddy up, right? Yes, this pen, I'm gonna tame it like the wild beast that it is. So I filled it with this. Look at that. Directions. I never read the directions. Oh, I guess that's the reason right there. I never attempted, I should say, to even look at the directions. Oh, I wonder what it says. Let's see. Let's see. All right, it says, make sure the ink bottle cap is securely closed. When you put the ink bottle back in place, the ink will collect in the reservoir. Yeah, that's the thing that I tried to like fish out and throw away. There's like a cup inside the, like jingling along inside the ink bottle. Remove the ink bottle cap, check the ink level, and then insert the pen nib until it stops in the reservoir to fill with ink. This would be excellent to read before I try to fill it the first time. Yeah, all right, there you go. So let's see. Here's what we got. It's an itty bitty grump reading on top of this mushroom. There he is. Hi, Siege. It's the MIDI. You got any ice cream? Oh, no ice cream. I was so close. So here's the layout, right? And then we figured it could be more better. So this is the before and this is the after. And this will stay the same. This is the before and this is the after. This is what is in the way of me and my ice cream. Identity Obscura and whoever else is new. I'm doing a graphic novel, but I'm super slow. So my friend is being my editor and she says I can't have ice cream until I finish a page. So I have been without ice cream for way too long. Here's the book. This is book 1. I'm working on the sequel to it. And what are you storyboarding? It's layouts for the second issue of this 56-page graphic novel. It's about like this grumpy kid and he's like gonna have adventures that he's not ready for. So I wrote it. I'm doing all the art for it, coloring it in Photoshop, and it's taken a while, but it's gonna be worth it. It's a cute story. So this was the before, and this one, this still needs work. This isn't, that's not its final form. Bigger. I think I just want to zoom the camera in bigger. And since I'm not working so much digitally, I guess I could just scan it and zoom in, but I'm probably just gonna redraw it. Definitely subscribing for comic streams. Thank you so much, Identity. I appreciate it. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of the painting stuff, trying to figure out techniques and just kind of improve. I appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, this is, I need to finish this really fast because Salt and Straw is coming out with their July flavors and they're berry related. And yeah, I've been missing out. I have been missing out on the flavors. You know, I have so little faith in my speed at finishing pages that I've kind of resorted to doing 2 half scoops in a cup so I can taste more, you know, more than one flavor, because Salt and Straw has a, they should pay me in scoops or something, the amount of I talk about them, but they have a revolving menu every month. And so here we'll do this one. Should I practice this on a scratch piece? Is this rough? This is a different paper altogether. Also, I need to rebrand these. I use, I've been playing with Arches watercolor paper. I've got hot press, cold press, and rough. Today I'm going to paint on the rough. But these, I mislabeled them as cold press. And they're actually hot. These are, they're super smooth. Not my favorite. So, there. Partly so I remember what it was, and also so I know which is the front and the back. The little things that help. Blend in some coffee to the ice cream. You'll work super fast. Ah, I do like one of those coffee flavor ice creams. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, look, I made a shopping list for colors. So, do I have... I don't know if I have a scratch piece of rough. All of my pieces aren't scratched. They're, like, important. Alright, well, we'll do it live. We'll figure it out. Okay. It's so small. I'm zoomed in all the way. So, let's see what we could do. Yeah, ice cream. Maybe I can zoom it in a little. Not zoom it in, but lower the camera a little bit for you guys. What? Don't fall. Okay. Why are you moving opposite? That's so weird. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Ugh, squeeze. And then it sags, and that's okay as long as it finds a spot. Okay. You good? Okay, we'll try that. Do you guys have like favorite desserts that are seasonal? I'll have ice cream all year round, but like there's well, I used to get I'm gonna try to say this right, champurrado from the supermarket. It's like a hot chocolate drink that they mix corn masa, like corn flour into to thicken it up. Plenty of people don't like it because it's not like super rich and decadent. It's kind of the cheap way to go about it, I guess. I think people prefer Mexican hot chocolate because it's got a little bit of spiciness to it, but I like that in the winter time. But no, it's ice cream is year round. All right, I think I can. Let me try to do the faraway mushroom, because that's, if I mess him up, that'll be okay. Hold on, let's see. Wrong way. One more? We'll try that for now. Okay. Frozen blueberries, yum. And mangoes are my favorite. Ooh, frozen mangoes or regular? Identity likes frozen blueberries and mangoes. Okay, see, the thing with the rough paper, it's rough for one, but it's also super thirsty. And I want like a thin, loose line, and it's just kind of hard to do. I think I've made questionable choices, both with like the pen I'm using, the paper, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't even care. Frozen mangoes. That sounds really good. Okay. So let's, what was the deal with my... All right, so mine's a little conier. That's okay. We could do that. It's got a little base. I should work out a little. I got room like right there on my screen over there to put like my reference. Probably not so much in the vertical format, but horizontal, I got plenty of real estate. Just keep my reference up. But I don't know, I think I'm going on 9 months of promising to put something in that little corner and I haven't done it yet. So, Okay, so let's see. Can I do you better? We go to this artists meetup once a month in Culver City, Culver Arts meetup, I guess. And there was an artist who was using this in her sketchbook, doing little watercolors. And I kept questioning her about like, where did you get that? Like, what kind of ink is in there? What ink are you choosing to not make it bleed? And she was using that, which was the same one that I've been using for years, because when I used to do Copic commissions, it kind of holds up pretty well for, oh, here it is, against alcohol markers. So I already had some. And then my second question was like, doesn't it mess up your, the feed in this fountain pen? And she's like, no, I haven't had a problem. And even if it did, it's only $12. So at least give it a try. So I put it in a little ink converter. And yeah, so far so good. I just don't, I don't play with it enough to really understand how to make it work for what I want to do. I really like that cardboard border for the stream. It says Identity. Yeah, I like it too. You know where I got it from? My vending machine. I made a decal. What do you call it? It's like a magnetic decal for this art vending machine that I take with me to conventions. I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con in a few weeks, and I drew it and colored it. Like drew it on pencil and paper, then color it in Photoshop. Whoop, here I am. And so all the pieces, I can chop it up to a certain degree and repurpose it for stuff. So that's part of what I got going on there. Thank you very much. Grump likes cardboard stuff. This is an unpainted version of what I used to take with me to conventions. So this sword, it's a cardboard sword. It needs to be painted. Okay, that's not a very good glue job. I glued it myself, so top is good, bottom's a little wiggly. That's gonna fall out. It's like a loose tooth. But anyway, you can kind of see this is meant to be like the edge of the corrugated cardboard that you can see, and he just kind of sliced it and made his own sword. So Grump likes himself some cardboard art and crafts. That's where that stems from. All right, am I ready for the big one? Does it have like little scallopy edges? Not really, kind of. It looks mostly color, and it's almost almost just smooth on the bottom with a little tiny bit of edge variation. Grumpy, I gotta read that first book. Yeah, I mean, I sold out, I think, online. I need to print some more. So, yeah. And I even went to the trouble and got it all, like, with the regular number, like, ISBN thing. So then, when Grump 2 is done, I don't think I could wait for Grump 2 in order to reprint Grump 1. I was thinking I could print them together. There's a printer who will, they do, you know those books where you open them and then there's like a little flappy inside that you can just open it for more information or something? I was thinking of doing that. But I mean, I gotta finish the art before I plan on extra flappy doos. Definitely a lot easier to get those thicker shadow lines with this kind of pen. That's what it looks like. There we go. No? No focus? Oh, that's good enough. This mushroom kind of reminds me of the ones in Common Side Effects, that animation stuff that I think it's on HBO Max. That was really good. Still don't know how this is gonna pick up the watercolor. I've tried it on a separate piece of paper and it did kind of wash out some of the ink. So I'll keep that in mind. So this is what I drew with the pen, and this was with water on a paintbrush. That's how much it picked up because I didn't let it dry because I have no patience. So I think if I let it dry, let's see. There we go. Let's see how much it picks up. Not much. Look at that. You really have to go over it. All right, so the thing I have none of, patience. Hi, house. I had a wood easel so I could go 3 foot by 4 foot with acrylics. That's so giant. You had past tense? Did you have to get rid of it? You weren't doing as many big paintings? What subjects do you like to paint? I can never let things dry, so I have to work on 2 things at once, says Identity. Yeah. Right? That's like the efficient way to go about it. But you know what I do? I do this. I got a heat gun. This isn't a recommendation. This is to like melt plastic and stuff. I had to mark where to put the heat so I don't like kill my fingers. I was thinking if I got this, I would be able to bend water cooling tubes for my computer, but prices got crazy. And I was thinking if I need to do some sort of troubleshooting or replace my RAM, and then I have to dismantle hard tubing, that would just be a pain. So ultimately, I just kind of gave up on that dream. Got lost in a move? No way! That's the worst. It was from my JUCO professor that just left it for me on her porch. That's nice. Do you have a permit for that gun now? Nice. That's pretty funny. I do not. Nope. And I was thinking also, I will never do this. The tags on your car that they give you for registering, you know how they pile up? Some people like to fan them out to make like a rainbow kind of effect. I try to be like super cover each one, but I was thinking I don't have to let them build up. I can just take the heat gun and melt the adhesive and take them off. I'm never gonna do that, ever. But those are all the things that go into my mind when I'm making a very responsible purchase. All the things I can do with it. Huh. So, house, what 4-foot paintings were you doing? Was it like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Pollock stuff? You splash paint? Let's see. What do we got? All that dark color. I shouldn't do that with ink. Should I do it with ink? No, because I want it to have some deep blue. And also I need to leave room for that white bit of light, that highlight there that goes across the top. And they fade to a lighter blue on the bottom. Okay. I guess I could do a little bit of black, like in the very back top side. Can I point to that? Where's my... Oh, look, it's right there. Can you see my cursor? Like that piece could be black. And I can just make a little... That's where Grump is sitting though. But in the back ones... What? Why are you highlighting? Huh? What does that mean? I don't usually use Bing. Oh wait, as a browser. Okay, so what would I do? Let's see. You want $250 for painting on that easel house? What's a JUCO? I'm sorry, I don't know things. JUCO. Identity says you could cure plastisol ink with that print on fabric. Ooh, plastisol. You know what I have to do, Identity? I have this. I need to paint some Converse. So I need to put polka dots on them. So I got this stuff. And I was, if I need to, I could use my gun to dry them. Isn't there something else hiding behind here? There it is. There's a chance I don't have enough of this. Wait. No. This is the stuff. These go together. White Converse. This one I don't have enough of. I think they smell like glue. No, the smells, yeah, kind of like paint. like acrylic paint or something. It's like sour acrylic paint. This smells like nail polish. The black smells like nail polish. Okay. Got it on my fingers, but not on my nose. So, progress. It was an abstract and someone bought it after I won the reward. So you won and you sold the thing. That's great. Junior college or community, oh, junior college or community college. Okay, thank you. I did a little bit of junior college. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna put like some dark, just the darkest bits, and then I could put the dark blue on top, and we'll see how that goes. Same with this, just like the farther away bits, and then the rest I can continue with the oh, it's questionable. That's me. Hold on. When I got my BA, I had a sculpture professor that just got me as a TA for 6 semesters. I learned so much from the students while teaching them. That's really good. Yeah, teaching is a really tough skill. I'm definitely not very good at it. More try things and talk through it, and then maybe we'll all learn something. I don't know. Okay, so then there's this teeny tiny little grump here sitting on top, which I'm reluctant to try. So let's do other stuff and ignore it for as long as possible. This one's kind of like not open all the way. All right, so let's see. He's got the weirdest profile. What you got there? I think that's why he's not painted, because he's got some imperfections in the mold. This was like an actual sculpture that they made molds from, not 3D printed. So he's extra special to me. You okay? Stand. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Okay, so then let's see. That's where your little shoulder, your elbow would be. That's your arm. Okay. Something like that. We used welding and a lot of them were scared. But welding in sculpture class, I've seen, my uncle, he was a welder and he would do art sculptures with his welding stuff. And I always thought they were so pretty. Make like tree looking things and it'd have the burn marks that make the rainbow kind of look on the metal. Those aren't the right words to describe it, but that's what it looked like. I don't know how you get that effect. Then you show them and the light bulb goes off and they are all, this is cool. Yeah, it seems really intimidating. So as soon as, I guess, like you make it look doable, I can see why that would have happened. I'm really glad you did that. Where is this? So then I guess we'll do mushroom and then his leg, his other leg just over there somewhere. Gorebox says, yo. Hi, Gorebox. Still not doing Minecraft. Apologies. I know it's your favorite. All right. So these mushrooms grow on dead wood. So I think that it was a just kind of flat looking, shadowy, elongated shadow kind of stuff. Yeah, some mossy whatnots. I think I'll keep it simple and just do elongated, shadowy looking crispiness. I don't play Minecraft sometimes, Identity. Gorebox watches on YouTube and is a Minecraft fan, and my characters remind Gorebox of Minecraft. So it's I think Gorebox is like, one day I'm gonna get her to paint my stuff. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm doing. But I appreciate it. I don't play Minecraft. You know what I like? I'm currently kind of annoyed with it, just like everybody else is, with what's going on with GTA. How they're pre-sales, but no digital, no physical copy. Because I want to play that. I liked, unrelated to GTA, but I liked Cyberpunk, and what I played actually Death Stranding 2, which I don't know what it is about that game. It's so weird. And it is like a delivery simulator kind of thing, but it's more than that. And the cutscenes are so bizarre. It was worth it to play. I liked it a lot in the end. And the Horizon Zero Dawn, that series I liked a lot. Red Dead, that series I like. Last of Us. There's probably more. Gorebox says, I am a Minecraft fan and a Gorebox fan. I never got into those. Okay, so what is this gonna look like? It should look barky, right? So then I should leave like, I'm picturing, I shouldn't do it with ink. I should do it with pencil. So I'm just gonna do it with ink. Like, I'm picturing like something like, not like floorboards. I'm already drawing floorboards. Hold on. I'll just crackle it up more. Something like that, like a bunch of these. A new update in 2027 Glorbox. Ugh. I should get to making weird chunky lines with this sideways thing. Not like that though. You're not gonna draw me for this year. We're not gonna draw me this year, no. Warbox, no. Something like little whatnots. I don't know if these are like sprouting greens. All right, so let's see. There's just not a lot of light hitting, nor would there be if it's like Mushroom Kingdom, but just like diffused light where it doesn't cast a shadow. So just the darks that the ground creates, not necessarily cast light from anything. But I should still put something so they look like they're grounded in something. And so I could just have a place to like end painting. Gorbox, no, we're not. We're not drawing like that. You know that already. You're just being silly. Okay, so let's see. So maybe I'll do like a super dark piece. Just so I can have like this little light piece in the back, because I like that. Maybe just something like that. Okay. So are we ready for the big mushroom? Let's see. Yeah, just leave a spot for the white. I could always paint some white after the fact, but it looks a lot cooler if I can just not paint that part and let the watercolor do that neat waterline thing that it does when it dries, and like the pigment kind of pools along the edge. So then, let's see. I'm trying to do the same thing where the darkest part, I'll have black. but I'll leave it just on the edges. Like that. We'll see. Oh, look at that, Man of Havoc. I missed you. Oh, my cousin, Robert. It's cousin Vito. Vito, are you still there? I'm finally getting used to calling you Robert. How are you? Congratulations on your engagement. I'm so happy for you. Man of Havoc, I wish I could hang out. I'm heading out the door. Miss you guys. I hope to see you soon. I know you're probably already gone. But if you catch the VOD or something, hello, and thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like trying my best to like figure this pen out, and this paper is like drawing on sidewalk. So I missed you guys over there. Let's see. All right, so what else? More shadows underneath? I think I could push that a little more. Okay, so let's figure out this guy. Wow, he's itty bitty with this giant pen. Ooh, I just put like a big old puddle of ink. All right, what else? What else? Clean that up a little bit. Put this leg in silhouette. He's got these little hairs. So let's do that. Okay. What else could I do before watercolor? Let's just push this a little more. Okay, watercolor. We ready? Yeah, Not even. I can't do little fast lines. It's crazy paper. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Game begin.
All right, let's make some pretty blues. All right. Probably these, I'm thinking. Yeah.
When the drum beats go like this.
Let's see. Is there that turquoisey color too? Maybe I should just do it anyway. No, it's all that bluey blue. There's, yeah. I like this color for whatever reason. Wait, where's it? This one. But that's not, that wasn't the color in the mushroom. Maybe I could put like a couple little dippy drips just to make it bloom and create some sort of variation to it. But it's like these, we're supposed to start light to dark, right? Okay. So then, let's see. I should, oh, and I still have to leave that empty spot in the middle, kind of. So I could go over all of it with a super light blue, leaving, wait, that's not for you. Where is it? Now can you see? Okay. So I could cover the whole thing with a lighter blue, and then while it's wet, get a darker blue. Some of the bigger areas, but it still has to dry a little bit, because then I have to draw tiny little darker blue lines in there.
Game over.
Like that one has a lot of light on the bottom. Can you see my mouse pointing? I'm pretty sure it shows up for you guys. Let me see. Oh shoot, I'm so confused. All right, here we go. There's no evidence that you guys could see my pointer. Why would you not be able to though? Now let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, you can. Good. It's confusing because the mouse pointer is on the monitor behind me. So then I think it's on the monitor in front of me and I start trying to like move things around. So hold on, I'm gonna like in the stream pressing wrong stuff. Clicking blind. All right, so then light blue first. Let's see. This one, this one, this one. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay. Super splooshy. This guy. What is that? I should just write it down. Looks like it says 8400. Raphael. So it's like this third one here. So how watered down should I make this first pass? Like everything will be on the mushrooms will be this blue, except for that highlight that catches like around the crown of that little mushroom cap. Where's my... Is this like the back side of the paper? I've done that before. Nope. I guess. It's like a whole lot of nothing. Play it safe though. All right, we'll see. Balance you on top of a stack of papers because that's the responsible thing to do. Okay. Whoop. Okay, let's see. Well, I already lost my scratch paper. I put my whole... Okay, hold on. There you go. You safe? Merry meat. This is awesome. Merry meat? Like happy meat? Silverhaven? That's pretty funny. Thank you very much. I'm about to mess it up right now, so you're just in time. Okay, let's see. Well, everybody in? And we'll start with the little... So this is just the first pass. Everything but what's gonna have like a shine at the end. And I just had to remind myself that you can't really see it that much, can you? I have to remind myself to always avoid that white part that's supposed to be the shine. See, that's not the way to do it, but that's okay. This is a great brush. It has a nice tip, but I need to practice. I'm still practicing my brush control because I have a tendency to just smash it down, and you don't have to. You can just feather light touch, and you get nice details. So let's see. I don't see the watercolor picking up any of that ink that I laid down though. All right. Yes. You're getting a little bit of glare. There you go. Now I get the glare. There, split the difference. I don't like that. All right. So the lightest blues are done. While it's wet, I'll put a little bit of blue on the top and the side. Should I get a smaller brush? Or get the teeny tiny brush? You're not supposed to mix paints with your nice brushes. Okay, get this guy. Darker blue. I don't want to just get it straight from the pan because then it's going to be all collapse. It's going to be too dark. Okay, let's see. So since everything's wet, it's just going to bloom out. So I just want to do the top parts. And it can just soak down. All right, so then I have to let it dry. No, don't do that. I was gonna put a darker shadow there, but if I did, it's gonna seep right up into the mushroom cap. I don't know how many times you need to learn that lesson. Apparently one more. So then dry it, and then do the little linear kind of things. Okay. This live just popped up on my channel, so I thought I would check it out. Well, thank you so much, Silverhaven. I appreciate it. I stream like most Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's like 7 Eastern. Yeah, I'm a comic book artist. And either I'm painting little things like this. I have San Diego Comic-Con coming up, and I'm trying to make artwork to put inside this vending machine that I'm going to take with me to San Diego. So I fill it up with stickers and a few pieces of original art. So this is one of the things that probably will go in there. And when I'm not doing that, I'm working on pages for my second Grump book here. Some weird looking little kid making friends, causing trouble. Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much. Yeah, today's task is to use this ink pen a little more, this fountain pen. It has this tip where if you use it kind of upside down and along the tippy tip part, you can get a fine line, or just use the blunt side and get a thick line. But I've chose rough watercolor paper, so I've got my work cut out for me, and I'm trying to do something like that. So I think, let's see, I feel like I should actually get another lighter color and do some of those stripy deals with not as dark a blue. So there's like a midway between the lightest part and the darkest part, and then go over it with the darker. It also looks like it has little splattery things in there. Should I, like, after the fact, just give it a little splitter splatter? Nah, I'm the worst at the splatter. It just looks, some people have control over if it looks like a fine mist. Mine looks like just like toothpaste got flung out. So I need to work on that, but I don't have like I've never taken the time to just take a piece of paper and practice splatter, so it's usually on a piece of art, you know, whatever happens, happens. Big mushrooms remind me of a game called Morrowind. Really, it had larger than life mushrooms like this. Oh, that sounds magical. Sort of looks like a marble to me. Yeah, it's that slickness, right? Okay, so little brush, this color, probably full strength. So what's going to happen when I go over the darker color? We're about to find out. And then, I don't know, if it gets weird, I can go back over it with the super dark blue. We'll see. I've got like the worst eyesight, and I always paint the teeniest things. I don't know why I like the pain. I almost did the red mushrooms with the white dots. I like those a lot too, but kind of see those more often. Here, this needs to come down. And with my impatient pressure, I just smash it down. But the thing is, it needs, hold on, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, darker areas on the side. So it's wrapping around. There's like some shines I'm trying to avoid. Whoop. More of that's super dark. Okay, so that one's almost cool. Almost. What do I not like about it? Lack of contrast? Yeah, maybe my stripies aren't, they might be a little anemic. Let's see. They look so nice in the picture. Does it need, well, see if I put a really dark background. It's not all dark though. it's just kind of dark along a certain area. What if I did that? Where would the area be? Like diagonal? Hi, Alex. Thank you so much. How have you been? Let's see. So, let's see. If I put really dark spot, like, like that. Then the blue would really pop. And if I avoid some of him, like his little foot silhouette there. Little grump wave emote. There he is. So then, in the picture, it's, I guess it doesn't have to be a diagonal. It could just be like chunky somewhere. It's just a piece of shadow created from where pieces of wood aren't. Kind of. But I didn't draw that in there. So let's see. So what am I trying to do though? Make the blue pop. Okay, so then if I wanted to do that, where would I put that? Where can I fake it? I'm trying to see it. It's hard to see things before they're there. Maybe just a little something like that, right in there somewhere. But not making tangents, planning tangents. Can't be doing that. More of an angle. Okay. Where are you? You like that? Where did I just put it? All that work and I lost it. Maybe nothing there. Well, and then I'm avoiding these little growths. Am I adding little growths? Maybe I could do that. Break this up a little. This is too fiddly. This paper will not allow for this level of fiddleness. That's why I tried to grab the hot press and then I hated that. I can't find my favorite, like Goldilocks with the watercolor paper. I want fiddly, but I want thirsty. Can I have both? Okay. So if I just black that out, I'll lose some of the line weight here. There isn't any line weight there, so that's probably gonna be fine. With paint, with my... Should I just do actual ink and brush? Higgins India ink. I just fill this thing up. It's easy to dip nibs in. Why do I, you know, it doesn't even matter. I shake it and there's still sediment, and all I do is like create a bubble to splash all over everything. This is my inking brush because I put purple tape. That's how I know. Okay. So let's see. Oh, that's a big bubble. Where's my bubble? Patented bubble popper. Did you see it? Seeing that? When I do this, kind of dredge this little plastic thing on the bottom of my jar, I could feel all the gunk. Because it's a pigment ink, I guess, and it's just all the gunk settles. I guess that's just the way it is. I don't know. That's what life is like being an art medium at my desk. You don't get proper care. Okay, hold on. So, all right, here we go. Do I have, where's my, here it is. I have the right, yes. So mostly going just for a blackout thing here. I'll leave the foreground bits alone, but here is where I'm going to put just shadowy black. This somewhere else. And then where does it ends here? Let's see. Give it more of a transition, I guess. little nubby irregularities here. If I don't like them, I could just smooth it out. Okay, I have to breathe, and I have to not have a death grip on the... I'm like squeezing the brush because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then when I squeeze it, I end up flinging the brush. I do it all the time with my stylus and my pencil, but I prefer not to like throw this across the desk all full of ink. Hi, Vince. How you doing? What are your thoughts on blue mushrooms in general? Are you for them? Are they pretty? Not peas, but just peas. Look at that. Okay, so finish my thought. It goes all the way up. Is there a little bit under there? There is now. Well, if nothing else, it looks like there's a lot more going on in the background. Something.
Game over.
Now it's part of a forest ground rather than just a little tree mushroom in the middle of nothing. So let's see, I feel like there should be, I feel like overall it should be darker blue. There's way more blue in there. If I sweep some blue over the whole thing, will we still see some of that detail? I guess I could just overpaint more little lines. That's not too complex. Let's see. first you need to dry. Should I rinse this inky thing out? Ugh, now I got inky water. It was way easier inking lines over the rough watercolor paper than using the nib. One of these. You get finer lines, I guess, with this one. But if I just had, I'm almost there. I almost have brush control. Not there yet. Just trying to take care of this stuff. Nice brushes. Best not to ruin them. All right, so then, let's see. Do we have a, oh, I'm about to get the close thing. All right. So my question is, if I take a darker blue, because overall it should be darker, a little bit. Like this blue right there, that nice kind of medium blue. I just take that and go over. How much will I lose? How much gets smeared? How much will I have to repaint over it? We're gonna find that out because it's just what I'm gonna do. We're gonna learn. Oh, did I say I needed to blow dry it? All that ink. Oh, Gruffle! Yay! Yay! Thank you, Alex. I love that little thing. Look at them. That's Periwinkle. The green one is Grump. And Manny is the one with the curl in the middle of his forehead. So peaceful. That one in the snow is like just silent and peaceful. I was having fun with the particle emitter in DaVinci Resolve. You can make confetti, or you can attach images to each of the little particles and make whatever snowflakes or grump faces, whatever you want. Okay, something like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Hold on, let's dry it first. I think this is a new redeem since last I tuned in. You know what? I reduced the price of it. So maybe it's like just more appealing. Alex, you just cheered one fit for the noodle badge.
For noodle badge.
Yay! Thank you. Now you got a noodle. Look at that! Look at that noodle! That's a great looking noodle. Yeah, Grump's a fan of the Cheesy Mac. This is, I think it's the easiest thing for him to make himself. Where is it? Is it? Oh yeah, so in the story, Grump's trying to get his dog. His dog's missing. So he keeps putting more and more delicious things on the porch to try to coax his dog back. And finally what does it is the Cheesy Mac. Or it's used to bribe the dog back. There it is. Cheesy Mac. There it is. Delicious. It also features, let's see. We're a fan of the noodle. Look at you, you are too. You got like noodle emotes. Hold on, who's, let's see. Farfalle, is that how you say? Farfalle or farfalle? Spaghetti. Look at that little pile. The bow tie is the cutest pasta. What's the spiral one called? That's the sauce grabbiest. Okay. Hold on. I've got a pile here. Okay. So is this what I wanted? We're gonna try this. Rigatoni, is that the one? The spiral one? Fusilli? Fusilli, says Joel. Rotini is the one you meant to say?
What?
Oh, I was talking to Alex. Both are words for noodles. There's so many noodles. There's a noodle for every occasion. The end with the letter I. Are there noodles that don't end with I? I'm sure there are, right? There's gotta be. Death grip. It's prettier, deeper colors. I like that. Ramen, there you go. Do you guys know how to make good cheap ramen at home? Like, what's a good fast meat that you can put in ramen that's tasty? Like, would you put sandwich meat, deli meat or something? It's really good when you get it from the restaurant. But I'm not gonna get that nice of a pork with ramen. I'd rather pay a professional to make it real nice. I like putting hard-boiled egg in mine. Oh yeah, scrambled egg, really? I guess that would work. Like a hard-boiled egg though. What about soft-boiled egg? How do you make a marinated egg? Why are they so much better at the ramen restaurants? The rump is green. The skin is green. What colors could he be wearing? Like that turquoise and gray. I don't want to, I love orange, but I just don't want it to be that vibrant, that vivid of a color thing. Alex says, I don't know if I've tried soft boiled. That sounds good. Yeah, I love getting it at the ramen restaurants because they marinate it in something. It's so tasty. And then when you cut it, you kind of get the ooey gooey yolk that goes through the noodles. It's really good. Ryan asks, is this cold pressed watercolor paper? This one is rough. This is Arch's rough watercolor paper. See all that texture there? Where's my smooth? Or my, would you ask cold pressed? I don't even, let's see if I've used cold press. Rough, rough, rough. Hot press. I used hot press the other day. But not so much cold press. This is, I mislabeled this one. This is hot press. It's very smooth. Oh, this one's cold. Is it? Because maybe I mislabeled it again. Let's see. These feel... for some reason, why am I so inky? For some reason, I put cold in the back of my hot presses. Let's see. I think for no other reason than I like the temperature hot more than cold. So, and I like this is my least favorite paper. So I put my least favorite temperature on the back, which makes no sense, but I think that's what I did. So let's just do this. Very smooth. I don't know why I never grabbed the cold press. I should try it because I've been complaining about this paper. The hot press isn't as thirsty as I would like it to be, but I can do like a finer line kind of thing. This one has a nice texture once you put the watercolor down because of all the nooks and crannies. But you can't draw lines on it very cleanly, which is probably not what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to just draw little watercolor flowers or something with a single brush, like whoop whoop, yay, rose. But then I'm like illustrating something on this concrete of a paper. I can't help myself. So maybe I should try the cold press. Will it be the medium, the happy medium that I'm looking for? Let's see. These are all hot. Yep. Maybe I should try. I've got a whole pad of it. I love ramen at the sushi conveyor belt place I used to live nearby. It had all the most delicious ingredients to put inside a ramen bowl. That sounds really good. There must be a conveyor belt sushi place here, like in Japantown on Sawtell. There's got to be one. There's a nice supermarket. Not supermarket, a little market, Asian market that has they have some skincare products, and then they have like groceries, like a real limited supply, and they sell really good inexpensive sushi. But it's, if you don't get there fast, it's sold out. I like that place. Sushi is so, it could be so expensive in some of these areas. Sliced egg, yum. Pork, yum. Peas. I'm not a fan of peas, but I'm not mad about it. Carrots, a brilliant combination of ingredients I'm probably forgetting. Chicken, yum. I'm near Chinatown in Chicago, so I have a lot of options. Yes, that's good. Options are good. Everybody wins with options. All right. Yeah, we have options, but it's all like $21 a bowl or something. But, oh, come on. Come the heck on. I know how much this costs. All right, so what's a good, I feel like one of these greeny blues for his t-shirt. I want it all to be like crisp and cool, shadowy, chilly. So no oranges. I love orange, but no, because the orange and the blue is gonna look like Matchbox race car. So this one for t-shirt. What color are his pants? His shorts? Gray, maybe. And his skin, I could just do that for his skin. So skin, shirt, and shorts. Maybe just something like that. Watered down. Scary prices. Yeah! For ramen. Come on. Drip on this stuff. Where are my cold press things at? I guess, let's see. I don't think. No, this was a different paper. 100 bits!
Seasoning my ramen with bits.
I wish. Thank you so much. Thank you. I never get to hear the howl at the moon. Cold press. I found one. I found a cold press. Well, let's see what we got here. Ryan, are you still there? I found a cold press. So, yeah, I think I like this one fine. Maybe I should use the cold press more. Here, let's see. Can you see the difference? Hot, cold, rough. I should do this one more often. Oh, bits. Cold and rough look similar. Hot is really obvious. It's like the same, but the rough has bigger nuggets, slightly bigger nuggets. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate that. And let's see. Yeah, this is, you got those hearts are the colors of what's going on here. Oh, should I put purple then? Oh, purple. Purple is kind of a periwinkle color. But I could put a little bit of purple in the gray. And then give him the heel shirt. Thanks for the inspiration, Alex. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, who's the brush? This nice, pointy, firm one. So let's see. I can get that wisteria color. Still here. Open the application, which froze my screen. That's no fun. Oh, did you see I found a cold press piece, and it's similar to the rough. So here's cold press. Hold on. They have a different rough. Here's rough. Okay. So here's a cold press. Whoops. And you can get like all that nice texture, somewhat fine lines. This one's rough. It's rougher. Let's see. They look really similar. I think There is always a chance that I mislabeled, but I don't think so. No, look at the backs. The backs are different. The rough is definitely chunkier. And smooth is just, there's nothing going on there. Smooth. Hot press is smooth. Okay, so let's do them in order. Here's hot press, cold press, rough. That rough and the cold press is really similar. I was trying to see if the tape worked any different. It's just as smooth, like the tape masking. Nice illustrations by. Thank you. I like the emotions in this one. I just like that movie. She was, I think, I have a fondness for her because of her glasses. So hot press is smooth, cold press and rough are similar. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. I have a bunch of each, so I should use cold press more often. All right, so wisteria, a little bit of a, I don't have gray in here, do I? It's warm gray, I don't want to do warm gray. I have Payne's gray, which is very dark, but if I just do a little bit, I think it'll work. I'm trying to make a shorts color. Is this the right one? Yes. Two drips of color. I think I need 4 drips. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. It's a simple little thing. I guess I did just need the 2 drips. So then what color could I sweep onto the ground? It could be, I don't want it, I can't decide to make it like a darker gray or like a lighter gray. I feel like darker so the mushrooms pop forward, but not so dark that you lose the contrast from that black that's there. Two drips need to dry. Alex, I just noticed you got yourself a double noodle there. Congratulations. You graduated. I was distracted by the purple hearts because I got all inspired by the color combo. Alright, so t-shirt. Greenish. Like this color right there. I like this one too. But I think I like this one more. Again with the blow dryer? Whoa. Big stretch.
Game begin.
Skin color. Green. Maybe a smaller brush.
When the drum beats go like this.
Can I mix this with something one day? Oh, I got glue in my brush. Okay. Can't have that. Hold on. All right. Little green leg. Little green arm. Fix it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Like a watered down Payne's Gray, or yeah, I'm kind of thinking that. Let's see. And while I figure that out, we can ponder what color to make his book.
Game over.
I almost want to make it like a burgundy or something. That's what stands out. What? That's a lot of dark color. Okay, hold on. Kind of dark, but if it's watered down, it might be kind of perfect for this area. Should I add something to it so it's just not all samey? Kind of the same, just a purple tint to it. Oh, I've got so many landmines here. I'm knocking stuff down. Okay. So, what are my options? I think I'm thinking between like a purpley grayish blue or like a gray brown. Nothing's brown though. Is that okay? Yeah, I kind of don't want to introduce a bunch of other colors. So then, all right, then that's purpley gray, right? All right. I'm the boss. Trying to get this color to be a little lighter, a little grayer. That's way too purple. That's a maybe. Like a little too much. Too purple. So it's like cool gray, I guess. A little bit purple in it. All right. Decisions. A decision was made. So let's see. AJ all day. Hi. I've made it. You're about to see the results of a tentative decision. What color to make this ground? How you doing today? What you making there, friend? AJ, I am making my character, little grump guy here, sitting on the prettiest of bluest mushrooms, which I've forgotten the name of already. And basically, I'm trying to get it to look as vibrant as it was in the picture. That one right there. Yeah, see, it's like kind of. I think it helps that the background is super black in the reference picture, and I don't want to make it all that black. Yeah, I'm just figuring out how to keep the texture, like the little details in these mushroom caps, while kind of making it glossy looking. Can I ask you some questions about art? I don't want to distract you too much. AJ, I would be happy to try to answer your questions. Please, it's no distraction at all. Hopefully I have the answers, but ask away. So you're an artist too? How long did it take you to get good at drawing? I want to learn. Well, get good, or being good is subjective. I think, let's see. I started professionally, I was probably, let's see. I was a good 6 years out of high school, and it was for coloring comic books over other people's artwork. And then while I was doing that, I was continuing to draw and learn. And it was a good, I don't know, probably 10 years after that that I started making money off the things I was drawing. So I think a lot of the people who are in my position, like who go to comic conventions and who work professionally in the industry, we've all been drawing all our lives. And it's just that nothing really distracted us away from it. I think we liked it enough, we were good enough, not good, but good enough with enough interest to just want to pursue it and just keep going. Because it's not all, sometimes a lot of times it's really rough. And if you don't love it, you're just gonna pick something else immediately. So that's what some people do. They're like, this isn't what I wanna be doing. And they'll just, get into sports or finance or music or whatever. There's all kinds of choices. So I'm still learning. There's so many people so much better than me. So I think I've just surrounded myself with people who have similar goals. So that way when we're all trying to struggle to do the same thing, it doesn't feel like one person is just kind of going it alone with this weird career path choice. You got a bunch of people, a bunch of weirdos trying to do the same thing. So it's hard to say how long did it take because I'm still learning, I guess. I wish I had started sooner, says AJ. Well, I mean, what are your goals? You can still learn and do cool stuff, and you can take them to local art fairs if you want to just make a little bit of pocket change off of the things you're doing. As far as making a career of it, I mean, you have to really love it to want to make a career out of it, because it's kind of hit and miss. Just for fun. Yeah, you should. Then don't worry about starting sooner. You start now. No, it's like no Uggs. Just today's the first day. Get it done. Yeah, it's like Ingot. I don't know, what do you like? Do you like painting? Do you like drawing? Color pencils? I'm already retired. Perfect! You got time. You're already retired. Yeah, just do what you want. You're like the boss of your life. Congratulations, by the way. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yay! Yeah, you should just start. If it's something that you're super interested in, you don't have to worry about like not starting sooner because you didn't know. So just start now. It looks like you should be illustrating books. Well, AJ all day. Funny you should mention. I am. This is my book, actually. I'm a professional comic book colorist and turned illustrator. This is my book. I wrote it, did all the art for it, color it in Photoshop. And since now you're following a lot, well, not a lot, some of these streams are me doing interior work for the next book. So yeah, I've been at it a while. Let's see. I need to reprint it. I've sold out online. I've got some that I'll take with me to San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, this is what I do with my life. Just draw weird looking kids doing weird stuff. And I love it. Awesome for you, girl. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love it, but I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon, so there's definitely like there's pros and cons to everything. Okay, so I like that. It needs those little sparkle dots in there. I could just dot them with a little brush, because if I spray, it's just gonna look like toothpaste coming out. And I don't have the finesse to do like a fine mist. So let's do, I think I've decided on a burgundy book. Or this color here. This, it's like an orchidy, purpley color. I guess orchids are in all kinds of colors, but this one right here. That's a good book color. Stands out, but it's still like in the very cool color tone thing. And then we'll do dots and then we'll be done. So AJ, if you're still there, if you start up with learning art, what would be the thing you'd want to learn? What's your favorite medium? Like, do you painting, drawing? Well, your paneling layout, I don't know what the words are. Like, how do you put the images together and the camera angle? Yeah, the camera angle, that's like the hardest part. I was just talking about that in the beginning of the stream. I'm supposed to be a little further along with the next page that I'm doing. So here's the layout. So this is the birth of a page. Do I have my, let's see. The shot from under the guy who was jumping was so good. Thank you very much. That was fun. With like a 1-point perspective that kind of led up to like to the sky, right where the lightning was striking. That was fun. So it kind of starts like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels here. So this panel, I figured this is an improvement because here he's kind of storming out of the house, but you can't see enough the door. So if you move the camera down and look up, you could see more door. Get a little knob in there, hinge, so you can see him coming out. And then in color, when it's closer to being done, he'll be partially in shadow, like he's indoors going out, and then he's poking his head out the back door and he's looking at these dumpsters here. And this panel will stay the same. This one we're zooming out a bit so we can see more of, he's dragging the trash can inside the house. And you can't really tell here because it's so claustrophobic. You can't get enough of the background to see where he is. And here's the thing, like I'm thinking I know the story, so it's obvious to me, but then I showed it to my husband and he's like, whoa, it's like, nah, I think if you pull out, you'll be able to like show where he is in space a little more. And then this is not, this needs work. Better camera angle, but I think it needs to like zoom in on him a little more while still seeing the dumpster. So then scan that, make it bigger, light box it onto a nice bigger board, and then do it for real. Yeah, the guy in the first panel feels kind of static, but then the second version, he feels way more dynamic. Yeah, exactly. I don't know the right word. You were picking the right words, AJ. I think you're well on your way to having a post-retirement career in art. Not career, but like a very satisfying hobby. Art career if you want, my goodness. Or the for funsies thing after retirement? Why the heck not? Just leave that like that. Say hello to the next Jack Kirby. There you go. Okay, so what else did I say I was gonna do? I had a plan. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, the white dots. Okay. Now this little, I can't even see this brush. I have a couple of jars of this. One I watered down, and that means it's watered down, I guess. Sloppy little drips. Okay. You can all discombobulated, right? You know what? I do it pretty fine on my own. You're welcome to ask whatever questions, because I'll just ping pong between ideas all day. It's a miracle that I ever circle back to a point. Okay. So I'm gonna do a couple little dots, like bing, bing, bing. Here. Pro level self-discombobulator. Discombobulator? Boobulator. Boobulator. Discombobulated. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That struggle. Let's see. Okay. So, we're gonna see how big these blobs are. That's not too bad. What about if I do the backside? I feel like they should be small. So this needs practice, not practice, patience too, because if I go fast, I end up putting too much pressure and I end up with like little tails on my dots, or just make it a line because I'm going too fast. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna like not make them all evenly spaced and just like variation in position and size a little bit. Medium success. Oh, you got keychains and stickers and everything. You at my store, AJ. Yeah, I've oh, look what else I got. So this is what I do. I go to comic conventions selling my book and all those things that you're seeing on my store, and I take this vending machine to the conventions and I fill it with stickers, a couple of key rings, and these little art pieces. So I've been, oop, I just threw it on wet paint. So I'm just trying to get some of these ready for San Diego Comic-Con so I could put more paintings inside the vending machine. So realistically, in every day at a convention, there's probably 2 pieces of original art, because it'd be silly to just like fill it up with only original art. It's like a $5 token. So if the luck is with you, you'll get original art. Good for you. You must be so proud of yourself. Not really. A lot of oh, I just splashed stuff all over. It's a lot of feelings of I could be doing better. I should be doing more. I don't know when the pride comes. Still waiting on that. Teeny, well, that's supposed to be a teeny dot. It was not. All right, something like that. Maybe, let's see, a couple more here. Let's get these guys going. Right. So it's a variation of what we saw. Not exactly a replica of the reference, but inspired by. So what did we learn? Oh, thank you, Ryan. I think you chose a good color for the ground. Yeah, I needed something darker, but I didn't want to make it brown. So thank you. That's I guess just have to make a decision and stick with it. So, all right. I think of the things that worked, adding that darker black along the edges. I like that part. And I'm glad that I went back in with the darker blue and went over certain parts, because it just looked a little anemic, not very like punchy. I mean, level with the ground. Is your table perfectly flat? Oh, yeah. I have a thing when I'm drawing pages, I can put it up at an angle. But this is a MDF masonite medium density fiberboard that I have over a nicer table, which it's only a work table. And I was talking about this the other day. I wish I had the guts to just splash paint on the nicer table underneath because it's a work table, but I can't do it. I don't have, I'm gonna keep using this and splash on this. This seems like the right move. So this is flat for painting, and then when I draw, it's a little easier to have stuff up at an angle. Partially because the position of my light, it reflects on the graphite. So if I put my page up a little higher, it doesn't have that glare. Yeah, I like the dark with the ink. I really am surprised. I like the way this dark piece came out in the back, especially when I left some white chunks and put some dark chunks there. It looks like I put a lot more thought into it when I was camera got mad. Okay, looks like I put more thought into it. Are you okay? Are we good? What don't I like? What could I improve? I think some of the line work. I'm still trying to practice this thing when I haven't done it yet, where it's like fine lines that are kind of loose, and then the watercolor is kind of reels it in a bit, but it still just has a lot of energy to it. And I haven't been able to do that. I keep getting like super controlly and trying to make it like nice lines, and I purposefully just scribble, and it's like, oh, it's not there yet. So I'm still working on that. We'll see if I get there. But other than that, yeah, it's cute little mushroomies. What's not to like? All right, so what do you think? You guys want to go on a raid? I almost never raid because I'm so bad at it. And I don't even have a proper raid call. So let's see. What could we fashion here? Should we get an angry periwinkle? Let's see. Here, let's try this one. Wait, what are the follower emotes? I want to pick a follower one. Maybe I'll do a waving grump then. Let's see. There you go. That's a good one. All right, we'll try that. Let's do, I think that one's, okay. So we'll do that. Let's see who we could raid. Why do I even have that open? I'm glad that wasn't, let's mute that tab right now. There we go. Okay. Who is doing art? I like art streams. It took me a really long time to find art communities that I kind of liked. Because, I don't know, you can look up any kind of artist and maybe it's not the kind of art that you're super into, but let's see. I always go to the same people, but let's try to not. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, thank you. So, oh, let's see. AJ, thank you for the follow. Ryan, thank you so much for hanging out. And you guys could ask me all the art questions you want. If I can answer them, I'm happy to. And Alex, thank you for the bits. I rarely get to hear the wolf howl, so I appreciate that. And congratulations on your little noodle tags. So let's see. They're all stranger. I don't want to take you guys to stranger danger. So I'm gonna take you to somebody familiar who's full of love and actually has an amazing stream. Like the whole stream is a work of watercolor art. So I'm gonna do this for you guys. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let's go raid like the best person ever. And I will see you there. Yeah, go say hi. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Every Tuesday at 4, I'm mostly streaming. So hopefully I'll see you again next week. All right, guys. Let's do a raid.